Alright, welcome home back, guys, to the next segment on Hogwarts Legacy. So, in the last episode, we basically went through and did the last relationship quest for Natty and Poppy. So those are 100% done. So now we are going to, I'm going to probably just make it one really long episode. And we're going to go through and do Sebastian's questline. Nothing's really changed gear-wise. I've just changed the look. I did find this really cool cosmetic. It's called the Treasure Keeper set. I like it almost as much as the Shopkeepers, but oh, and we also did get the all of the data laying keys. I'll show you what that looks like. It's not bad. I just don't have like the outfit that to like really match it. Just kind of show you. That's the Gryffindor one. It doesn't look bad, but it's not my favorite. So, just gonna rock the Treasure Keepers. I was half tempted just to rock the Dark Arts the entire playthrough, like we almost did. But, I don't know. I'm not going for a bad guy run, so...
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
So yeah, I think this is the best...
He's this way.
The best way to get to level 34, just running through Sebastian's questline. We've gotten quite a few of the side quests and stuff
Keep an eye out.
done. Like there's 57 and I think
although that hasn't stopped us before.
I'm
Strictly
at
speaking,
like
it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
I think Sebastian has 8 quests. So I should be at like 49 yeah, 48, 49 side quests.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
He's like, oh shit.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me unless you begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with trees.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics on this. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Oh, are we going into the Chamber of Secrets? Let's go. Just kidding.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked!
I was honestly waiting
Ominous.
for him to be like,
You possess a rare
Saya,
ability indeed."
Sashi.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Revelio!
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be different.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio! Lumos! The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Huh? Ow.
Didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Yeah, no, that fucking hurt.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed
Oh,
by Salazar
there it is.
Slytherin.
Like, okay, I see. I understand. I understand now.
Matching the symbols did open it. Lumos!
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Mm-hmm.
Confringo!
Okay.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world
Lumos.
for it.
Okay, so Where do we find the hint for this one? It almost looks like a cat, and then okay, try that. Like a cat, and then almost a square.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
That's gonna hurt.
The dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
It's this one for sure.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
I don't like these. These are junk.
Confringo. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
So
Lumos.
yeah, okay, we'll try it on this one then. Well, it looks like
Another gate.
Seems
Cat.
Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in
there it
the
is.
family.
Look at him.
So I don't know what the other one was for.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Yeah, but what's this one for?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I don't see a hint towards this one at all. I don't even know what the hell it would open up.
Revelio.
Oh, it might be that door. So we might have to like go all the way around.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
It looks
All I
like a
heard was
duck and then a
rewards.
triangle.
Keep going.
Duck and then a triangle. Ooh, I almost missed it. Ooh. Okay.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Hopefully. I'm not much of a snake person.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
I don't like that. Looks.
The gate! Revelio.
I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
Oh, this is gonna
I'm
hurt.
ready.
It's gonna hurt.
Are you alright?
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Oh yeah, come on.
Revelio.
Okay, here you go. Have the book.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. Revelio.
Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Yeah, I don't know about all
I
this.
see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Quest complete. In the shadow of the study. 180 XP. Okay. So we should have his next quest. Not quite, but let's see what happens if we wait for a day. And look at that, the next one.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Keeps telling me to equip higher gear, and it's like, dog, I already beat the game. With the current gear, get me just fine. Hey, talk to him?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Damn.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Drama in the House of Slytherin. Okay. See what's next. Okay, so same thing, I'm guessing, and just wait for a day. Undo it. New quest available. The Shadow of Time, Imperio, yikes. And
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
yes, he definitely would. He would be a little pissed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Let's go into the catacomb. They're over here calling it catacomb.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Glacier! Confringo! Bombarder! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Smart ass. That's something I would have said. Oh, just so you're aware, they're definitely not insects.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Okay, let's book it through this.
Bombarder! Confringo! Defender!
Yay, level
Rid the world of
34. We
another
can
spider.
do
I shall
the
sleep better tonight.
true ending.
Capulso!
But that will be after Sebastian's
Watch your
friendship,
step. I nearly slipped there.
friendship line or quest line, whatever you want to call it.
Glacier! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Protego! Stupid!
Oh,
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into
Except
problems.
poison.
Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Confringo!
I just haven't had a chance to go and sell. Also haven't been looting stuff like I probably should be.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Also an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
I already broke those ones, but...
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Well, let's look this way. Real quick, like.
Confringo!
Lumos. I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo!
Lumos.
So what?
Incendio!
That doesn't work. Alright, so...
Revelio.
Not too sure. I don't know. If that's just taking us to loot, I don't care for it.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Find a way through the barrier.
Revelio. Confringo! If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through. Accio!
Lumos.
I'm not sure.
Accio! Rid the world of another spider. I shall see you.
What? So, what am I doing here? So what? Do I just need to move these?
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. That's it up.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
You've done it. I
So
knew
then
we'd
what
get
the
through.
hell?
I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Kind of messed up. But is that what this is?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What the fuck? That's messed up.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. How do we get that side opened up, though?
Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Kind of messed up.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Repulsor.
So, dude, just take us back, or looks like it just takes you back. I get it. I fucking get it. I fucking get it. I don't even really need money for anything either.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Look at that, back in the room. Yay, 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 yay. Out of my way. Might as well grab this thing now that I freed up some space.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Glaciers! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder!
So what, we have that way, and then we have this way.
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Glaciers! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Stupefy!
Really?
Incendio! Depulso! Accio! Never knew spiders could make such a mess!
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo!
Okay, so then what was back this way?
Accio!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked.
Guardian Leviosa! Accio!
Puzzle galore. What?
Incendio! Revelio!
Okay, so what? This room is for more, I'm guessing?
Accio!
No?
Depulso!
Let's say no extra bones, so...
This catacomb has suffered decay. Just as
A
the
nice
student's
juicy
suffering from
chest, though.
I doubt
Oh,
anyone's
well.
been here in quite some time.
Damn, we've only done like maybe about half of this quest. Why is it not letting me open that?
Revelio!
Whatever. Okay, so now we just need to figure out how we get through this thing.
Accio.
Oh, okay. We need that one,
This looks different than what we faced before.
and that one.
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio.
That one. And that one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is that the last one?
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
I get it. I get it.
I see why Slytherin's students
I'm
were so entranced with this
Head and
place.
shoulders above those bones. Like, you get it, right? I got it.
Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Hang on, dude.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Confringo.
Yeah, so we are at the about 47-minute mark, but this one's just gonna be an extra long
Dead
episode.
end. Lovely.
I'm just wanting to get
Hold on.
everything of
Don't give up
Sebastian's
yet.
into one.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Okay.
I must...
What did you
Ominous.
say?
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Leave the catacombs. Oh, this way. Back this way and then up.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Sebastian's a little shit.
I never wanted to keep all this from... As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important.
Can we just teleport? Damn it. We have to run. Yep. I kind of guess that's what was going to happen. Looks like, Feldcroft is, on fire.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Your spells glance off of me.
Oh, there should be no loyalists. Let's kill them.
Pity. Right. Easily diverted.
You'll not win here. Glacier. Your mates in retreat.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I mean, I guess he did make the right choice. I mean, he saved her versus Goblin, but he made the wrong choice in using the curse.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay, let's talk to him.
What was he thinking?
He wasn't.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
I
If
agree with
hear
you.
that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Oh, I haven't even learned it, dog.
Why, Sebastian?
In the shadow of time. Well, I guess while I'm here,
It's
some
like
stuff.
a place right out of a storybook.
Oh. Hello. I guess they were just under attack. Okay, so my guess is I can't do this quest yet, so let's go ahead, wait for a day, and then continue his quest line. Not too sure how much more we have, but astronomy wing. And let's head to the Undercroft.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't know how I feel
have
about it.
news.
Okay, so it's another wait. Map. Wait, and then he should be, yep. New quest, open to quest log. And Shadow of Hope.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Yeah, they got over that attack fairly quick.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
It's more what
What
I
are we
have
in the market for
sale.
today?
Even though there's really no point. Should just sell it all to my own shop so I get a little bit more money, but I don't feel like going all the way back to Hogsmeade just to sell stuff.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Veldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
In the Shadow of Hope. Okay. Alright. Same thing. Go to map. Leave bay. New quest available. Open the log. Shadow of the Relic. Lord of Avada. At least every place that he's been going to is literally a place I could fast travel.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Oh shit, she left.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Zombies!
Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
No, he really isn't, dog. Sebastian's a little fucked in the head.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Fringo! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Alright, helps with my challenges. The great room? What's that? This?
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Get over here.
Accio! Incendio!
Ow. Let's just Call of Duty zombie this shit. Let's just get you all like right here. And then hit you guys with that.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Fringo! Fringo!
I'm gonna stick that blast on me. That was pretty good.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Oh, okay, cool.
Be careful.
You go right ahead, dog. I will, you know, just solo dolo this shit, I guess.
How many Inferi are there?
Oh, that was too easy. Sebastian, where are you, buddy? He's right there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Bone stairs.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian.
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
Dog. Oh, we gotta fight him now.
Some of you have gone too far! I'm ending this!
Alright, time to fuck you up, dog.
I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Accio. Incendio.
Glacius!
Benite. Expelliarmus.
Levioso!
Accio.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo. Glacius.
I kind of want to get this challenge done, so excuse me.
Benite.
Alright. Oh,
Sallow. Stop. Accio. Incendio.
come on. Let me hit that. Let me hit that attack. Jesus.
Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio.
That was kind of intense.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
Oh shit. You're not gonna learn from that one. What did you just do? Yep, he just fucked up. He royally fucked up.
No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
She hasn't done anything wrong, dude. It was you. Dumbass.
I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait!
I mean, in the positive side of things, at least he won't be going to Professor Black. Kinda dead.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Ah, I'm faster than you. You stop. Hey. I said stop. Hey. Last chance, boy. Stop it, boy. What the fuck? Boy disappeared.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave.
Yeah, you just took your first life.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
In the shadow of the relic. Okay. He said Undercroft, right? Yep. So here, the bell tower. Sheesh. I didn't realize his questline was going to be over an hour long.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, holy shit. I don't even know how much more we got. This will probably be the longest episode in the Let's Play. I don't think I had any episodes, except for side quest episodes, that were even near an hour long. Should be getting near the end. I mean, I don't know what else more they could do for his questline.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Mm, I don't know. Yeah.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
Mm. Ah, that. Um. I don't.
The more I think about it, what good will it do to turn him in? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying.
This is a
Perhaps you're
tough
right.
situation.
As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Okay, so let's leave, and then we'll wait for a day, see if we hear anything else. Yeah, I definitely think we're approaching the end of his quest line. He's right there. We got his quest line. He's right there. What'd you do? Send me an owl? Okay. Good thing I didn't stray far from the Undercroft.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
Okay.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
A Sallow grave in the shadow of friendship. Alright, so after about an hour and a half, we finally completed Sebastian's questline. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this long-ass episode on up, and we'll be back shortly for the true ending of Hogwarts Legacy.